Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF44 coming at you with another video. All right, so I got some great news for LA Laker fans. I'm happy to tell you guys that the Lakers are willing to match any offer sheet for Austin Reaves up to $100 million, which is something that I think is a solid investment because I think that much of the young fella. I really do. Now, hopefully, he doesn't go out and sign a $100 million contract and pushing us to that limit. But essentially, what he can go out there and do is get himself a very good contract that'll take care of him for many years to come and put him in a Laker uniform for many years to come. And it shows that the Lakers respect the fact that he's likely to outplay that contract no matter how inflated his price may be right now, because we think that much of his upside and his ability to help us win basketball games already. Just in year two, at 25 years old, he was doing a lot for this team in the biggest moments, being one of our most efficient shooters. And when you consider three-point shooting being an issue for this team, you think about the players that LeBron James likes playing with on this squad, the players he most likes and enjoy playing with and working with. You just look at him as one of the guys that seem to be on the top of that list. So I think he's important in keeping LeBron happy, and simultaneously he's important in keeping the Lakers' future intact. So I'm very comfortable saying to you guys that I think Austin Reaves is going to be one of our best players for years to come. And this is the only way you're going to keep him, is by making sure you break the bank in a way that the rest of the field will be willing to break the bank. And so that's really what it is. If you don't value your guy more than the rest of the field does, you lose your guy. And so there's been many a guy that I didn't want to overpay or find ourselves paying, but this is a contract that I feel is worth keeping for us. This is a guy that I would give the money to. So I'm not confused about whether or not he needs other things to help him be successful. Anthony Davis and LeBron James are key to him being as we know him to be, and he's not going to step forward and be $100 million player if he's the 1A option. But as the third option, you're very happy with him on a contract that's under that, but you're also willing to pay that because you feel he can ultimately play up that. We know we're going to have to pay him a big amount in the third year of that contract. And that's already understood, that the way the contract he's going to likely sign is going to have him getting paid small increments up front and in big increments on the back end. That should be fine because he'll only be, 28 years old, 29 years old. He'll still be under 30 at the end of that contract. All we're really going to want to do is negotiate yet another one, in my humble opinion, unless he has any issues with injuries. But assuming all things stay the way they are, even if he doesn't get that much better than what he is, he's ultra valuable to what we are and how we have our things set up. So for me, this is a home run. It's a testament to how fantastic our scouts are when you consider this was an undrafted guy that we picked up and developed and is now in a position to make this type of money just within 2 years' time. So I think we've done a fantastic job with his development. So I want to salute the LA Lakers as a whole for doing so. And a testament to him, of course, for the work that he's put in on his own craft over the years and ultimately performing extremely well when it was necessary to do so, which was all the time. A very consistent guy for us, and someone who's only going to get better as he continues to work hard on his craft and his conditioning. So I'm super high on Austin Reaves. I'm glad we're going to put some money out there to keep these teams like the Spurs and the Houston Rockets off of them, and hopefully $100 million will get it done. So kudos to Genie for this type of commitment. I'm on board with it. This is one of my favorite players in the league, whether he's a Laker or not. So the fact that he's with my team just makes it even better. So that's what I got to say about that. Hopefully we have enough money left over to keep our team very good. But assuming we aren't, I'd rather this team have Austin on it because I think we're going to be that much better if he's a piece of what we have. Also, a lot of conversation is floating around about what the Lakers are willing to do in regards to sacrificing younger talent to bring in another star. And I think this goes in the right direction of helping all of us understand what their vision is for our team. I just think it would be very difficult for us to be as good as we want to be if we let some of these key young role players leave our organization. So for me, this is the route that I think is safest for both timelines, really, when it really comes down to it. And I hope that the Lakers are able to find the balance necessary to keep the youngsters and keep us in contention with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So that's ultimately what I think Rob is in the balance of trying to figure out. He's trying to balance that out, rather. And so far, as I made a video earlier today, I told you guys I'm not interested in going too small, right? That was my thing. Get some size on this team. Well, in my opinion, Austin Reaves goes a long way in making that the case because he's a big guard. and he's somebody you can feel comfortable putting at the 3, but very easily can play the 1 and the 2. So with his length and his height, he is the very definition of being able to walk away from small ball. And you got a player like that in your rotation. So that's ultimately what my goal is, and he goes a long way in doing that. So another reason why you pay for Austin Reaves. He keeps us big. So that's really what I got to say, man. That's my take on things for now. Hopefully this, like I said, that'll get it done and keep him here. I don't think he wants to leave. So knowing that the Lakers are willing to make that type of commitment, hopefully we'll go a long way in helping him feel appreciated. So that's what I got to say, man. BDL 44. I'll take you off watch.